Alrighty, so, Spain. Also, I think my mic, like, picks up a little weird sound, so anyone knows how to fix that, uh, would be nice. It's the Aragon, it is. Okay, so, first thing first. Spain, let's look at these reforms. 25% income for vassals. Yeah, yeah, why not? I think that might apply to this. I doubt it, though. I sincerely doubt it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. It isn't. Okay. Yeah. God, I am quite stupid. I mean, that's a personal union, and you still haven't, like, integrated them. I'm very confused. Okay, so maritime naval. This is very strong together, as we saw with the Great Britain one. The policy that they can get from this is the... Wait, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It was the... This one isn't that great. I don't really like that one. It's the, maritime quality one that gives the... That gives that morale, right? Yeah. Maritime quality, 20% morale in navies. That is really strong. So your ships keep shooting, etc., etc. Treasure fleet income. Uh, how much are you making from treasure fleets? It's here, 150. So I don't remember when it. Yeah, so it's there's no way to tell, is there? So if it is actually at 150 without being modified, then you'll get 25% of that. So what, 180? That doesn't seem right. 75 divided by 2 equals 37.5. So yeah, you get 185, 187.5. Otherwise, unless it's already done, in which case, you know. Anyway, I refuse to call these by anyone except Carabino Man. That's the only one that I appreciate. This one I don't understand. So far, colonial game, it's going well for him. He has, yeah, he has these guys up, but they just don't have anywhere to go. However, these guys, yeah, he recently took the English colonies, so das is good. For some reason, is he colonizing one of these? Why has he got the option there, but like, am I just being dumb? No. I'm being dumb. Okay. I don't understand. So, he's colonizing all this, getting all this jazz. He has the majority of the trade power, however, not using any of it because he can't use any of it. It all just goes to the English Channel. He gets none of that. I mean, he could push it there for his ally France, but again, not worth just putting a merchant there for no reason. However, this into here, into Sevilla. That is fair enough, seeing he's got the full Caribbean. He's starting to make a Louisiana one, I assume. Or at least he was, and is now put off by the Texans. Either way, he's got this Mexican one, which is currently being threatened by Texas, which he'd have to intervene in if it got attacked. This this Spanish Colombia, which would be he'd have to intervene in if it was attacked by Inca, and this Spanish Venezuela, Spanish La Plata, that would have to be goddamn intervened in if attacked by Inca. So, yeah, it's not very safe over here. He has to commit over here, and then if he leaves here, which he already has, he's got 22k in Indonesia, 22k in Texas at the moment, in Mexico at the moment, and then 22k at home. Andalusia itself has 23k right here. Texas has like 40k at home without filling up the max force limit. Like, all of your colonies together might equal Texas's power, and then you add in Texas's fire damage taken and fire damage given. Like, blah. He's probably gonna wreck you unless you get like French, Portuguese support over here. But then, if he's done it smart, he'll probably have Inca or Britain helping him, etc., etc. As I said in the Andalusia video, this is very, very hard to like control properly, because you're just so spread out. All your allies are so spread out. Like Portugal down here and over here. Like, you were able to get here after beating Britain, but France is in what, 6,000 ducats of debt? Like, you have no real positive income to speak of, and we'll get to Portugal, but like, again, you had to commit a third of your army over here to win this war. The majority of your navy, I would assume, as well. There's, what, I think, a quarter of it? You have 67, so a sixth. A sixth of your heavy fleet over here to fight this. And you got beat up pretty bad by Britain when your entire fleet was here. Like, and if they sorry, if they coordinate properly and are able to get over here during like your next British war or your Andalusian war, and they get over here and are able to like start occupying you or take over occupations once another country pieces out, like, you really just got to hope other people can't fight these wars, or that you bloody knock out Portugal and somehow consolidate. Like, oh, it's just so hard for you now. There's not much you can really do in regards to that except just consolidate in Spain and fight back against the North Africans, which this is a pretty decent land, honestly. If you can take this from the North Africans, again, there's what, 30 ducats here? Spain itself, Toldillo, produces 5 ducats. But so does, like, this one that's a yellow here, like, it's just, it's so incomprehensible of how, like, poor Spain is. And Portugal. I'm not just saying Spain, I'm saying Portugal as well. This whole area is just nothing. It's 3-1 ducats all over. Like, oh. Then you look at the rest of Europe, etc. It's all yellows and like 6, 7s, 8s, etc. etc. Like, this is pretty poor at the moment, but this should start taking up when Portugal starts deving it, if they ever do get to that stage. Currently you can make states in colony, doesn't count. No advisors, mainly because you have no income, like no positive income to speak of. I would assume because this triggers me. Why haven't you dev'd this up? This should be at least like 11 or 12. Just, you need to get this tech first, sure, but then after that tech, bang, 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 bang. All that dev into this province. That'll make you money. That'll get you, like, it'll get you money, working room, at least, at the very least. Sevilla, you get a decent control over this node. A lot of it's being pulled out by the Papal State. And Portugal, one of you, I'd say, should be the one collecting here, not both of you. And especially when you don't have the best trade ideas. Yeah, the Portuguese trade efficiency, and extra trade efficiency, etc. I would be giving them the money, giving them the trade, and then getting subs back of like what you lose and compared to what they gain, you know? Do that math. I don't want to do that math though, because I'm not paid to do that. 95% trade efficiency, Jesus. Yeah. Basically, say work that out, it'll increase both your economies substantially, I would assume. This is a horrible ruler, but you're stuck with him. Why is it horrible? Sure, you have 11, but that is the most important pip. Because this military, if you don't keep up in military tax, and your next idea needs to be quality, or offensive, I would say quality, 100% quality, needs to be quality, you can't do quality. So you're already doing this, which means you have to tech up first, then do this. Actually, no, at 10%, that gives you 0.5. Currently, you have this, so 0.5 is equal to 10% of that is 0.3. So, yeah, technically, this gives you more morale than this idea point, but this gives you global naval engagement and ship durability, so I would get this. Otherwise, you will be losing the next war. Because I think they do have full naval, and this is still the same save as last time, so, you know. Yeah. So, chuck that. I do this second. I do this first, even though you don't get that 0.2, but then you get this 0.5, and then you get, you know, this is a light galley, so you won't really be needing that. So discontent, not really useful for you. But yeah. Right, this isn't even Diplo Tech. I should be looking at this. Ship cost, admiral cost, blockade, privateer. What do you get? Maritime? Maritime. Okay, this 33%, not really needed. Do the Diplotech before that, obviously. 100%. I'm just dumb. I was thinking this. Do this Diplotech, because if they beat you here and get onto your mainland, you die. It doesn't matter what tech you are, you just die. Like, you have this, you have the plus 15% morale of armies, so does Andalusia. You got this +1 artillery fire. Well, they take reduced fire damage, and you just don't have enough cannon to really make it punch. Like, to really make it punch. You have 4 cannon here. You have 22 down here, 22 here. Like, 4 here, 4 down there. Like, this is really strong. This is some really strong shit, and it converts over onto your cannon as well. Like, the damage that your ships do. So your ships will also be doing extra damage, etc. You've got one of the best navies in the world. I'm not going to spit on that. You need more naval tradition. You 100% need more naval tradition. Why do you have reventionism? The fuck did you lose? What provinces did you lose that you have reventionism? Yeah, basically you need more naval tradition, so you need more ships protecting trade, which, yeah, you just don't have enough lights to do that. You also have another 70 spare, so you know what? This is also further put back on the back burner. When are galleons next upgraded? Tech 19? Tech 19? Okay, yeah, do this. Do like 1 idea into here, maybe? 1 to 2, but then just focus on Tech 19. Yeah, that's not really... Especially with dry dock being... I'm pretty sure dry dock is... No, that's just this. Never mind. You also need more sailors, because you currently use 241 out of the 122, so if you just need to put your fucking heavies in and let your sailors go up, because if that reaches 0, all your ships start taking attrition, etc. Less durability. Income. There's not much you can do this session except give them that, like, because you are likely going to be a war in the next 10 years-ish. That isn't that useful. I'd say be building churches, because I assume, yeah, you do have the bigger modifier for churches, and the provinces have that 148% efficiency compared to the 50%. You have a lot of reformed problems, and like at this point, do you think it'd just be better to go reformed? You get the extra 10% morale of navies, the extra 10% morale of armies. You get them trade, that unrest, etc. Or you could spend easily over. That's 2 ducats a month for 11 month. That's well, let's say round it up to 3. That's 33 33 ducats. Let's say at an average of 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at an average of 13 months. So 13 times 3 is 39 ducats times 13. So, my god, let me just get this right. That's 507 ducats to convert all of that land. Compared to, like, if you switch to reformed. Oh, but you can't. Should you? Because you have these local construction costs. It's really good in all of these places. Like, construction cost is, again, one of my favorite things. You get that missionary strength. You know what? No. Stay Catholic. You're one of the few nations that I actually like being Catholic as. If you can somehow get this, that'll give you that extra 20% off advisors, tech cost, prestige. You need that prestige. Oh my god, do you need that prestige? Power projection, you need to insult people. Russia, send an insult, make it scornful. Incas, you still have a truce. England, you still have a truce. See that's 41. Then you do a 45. Also, embargo Britain, embargo Inca, and embargo Russia. That'll get you over 50, which means another +1 to all your skill, or these. So that'll be 6. Then you get, what, a level 1 advisor, let's say land maintenance. You actually increase your income by taking that land maintenance. Is it really making that much of a difference? Yeah, so you take a land maintenance, increase that to now 6, get over 50, get a 7 per month, 8, 9, etc. Make that level 3, you'll get 10. 7 plus 3. Okay, I need a just 7 plus 2, yeah. You'll get 9, and then... Jesus, why is my brain fucking tossing over this? It's having a goddamn aneurysm. Yeah, so chuck in, and then you can even get it to level 4, honestly, if you want. Land maintenance is one of my favorite ones. That and discipline, just because of how much it saves you. Like, here, it's saving you 2.4 ducats, which is a lot for you because you have no balance. So yeah, you're saving 2.4 ducats while spending 1.7 on him. These guys. Yeah, so recruit a leader, either a conquistador. So that's another 10 over. Yeah, so recruit a give them placate, call the diet, and recruit a general, I'd say. You can give them this. Fuck it. Why didn't I do that? Let's load the save back real quick. Cause why didn't let's load that save. Let's load that save. Let load that save. Let load that save. After these estates, I'll look at your merchants, and then that's about it. Cause again, so do you need to call this diet? That makes it 20, so that makes it 78. This makes it 2. Or you can just get a conquistador, increase it by a total of 30. Yep, alright, so get a conquistador, get a minister. So this guy, is he always going to be a land maintenance? He is always going to be a land maintenance. Alright, so now I think it's... This isn't a minister. You're not a minister. Master of Mint, Inquisitor, Natural Science. I forget what it is. I guess it was this guy, the Morale and Navy. Either way, 7.8, yeah, that's 25% off. This guy, that's 8 ducats for 3. It's always nice. Support the clergy. I chuck that to the clergy. I chuck that to the clergy. And I chuck that to the nobilita. Let's me look at here. Nobilita 90%. I've kind of went over there. I wouldn't maybe give that to the nobility. Take that back, in my opinion. Give that to the burghers. Give this to the burghers. Give this to the burghers. Give that to the clergy. Reason why I'm giving all this reformed land to the clergy is because they get that extra. Yeah, good. -2 unrest and +2 missionary strength. So I think that's everything that you need to worry about. Because now, yeah, you can establish New World missions, send an emissary to the Pope, and then either get that guy, because the Inquisitor, because it's another 2% missionary strength. So this one is 3 ducats for 11.7 ducats. So that was a 50. My brain is just dead on the inside, honestly. This guy is the 25% off. So level 3, 25% off, another 2% missionary strength, etc. Get rid of all these fucking reformed cunts. And last but not least, grant New World charters. And grant monopoly charters. And yeah, grant them that minister, the inflation reduction in mint. Take the Diplo, and then because you're going to be transferring your trade power and everything to them, to the Portuguese, take the 800 ducats at a cost of negative plus 10% development, plus negative 10% trade efficiency, and honestly, chuck that to the burghers, and chuck this paper to the burghers, and their backup anyway. That's fine. That is fine. So that gets you another 150 Diplo power. I would still wait for this tech and do it before taking this. Yeah, now you can hire these guys, send a whole fucking thing to them, embrace the Counter-Reformation. Apparently you dislike the Papal State. Have you embraced the institution? Honestly, what is this, colonialism? Honestly, just wait for it. I would take this 1% missionary cost, because you need to do the short-term changes now over the long-term cost, which, if you fix everything, will be fine. And right. States General, you went that 10% advisor cost. I feel like that's the best thing for you. you won't really have that many administrative things. You don't need the states, but it's just the better option every time. I mean, unless you get trade companies, which I don't think you are. And then take political absolutism, because it's just way stronger. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. I give them to the burghers over some of these, honestly. And even... Okay. The Amazons... Let's go to the Rio Grande. Mississippi? See, they're all pushing into here, which is then allowing you to push out. Which, I understand, I get it. See, all those 5%. But, if you can get your trade power up in here, this 50 ducats region, boom, boom, boom. Like, if you're friendly with the Pope, maybe not, but otherwise, bump up all these. Yeah. Let's let a month tick real quick. And also, manufactory. I'd say put it on the iron. Yeah, put it on the iron. It's already producing more money. This will get it to produce even more. Why are you... Intolerance. Right. Cancel. Tordillo. Yeah, no, I'd convert that one first. I'd definitely convert this one first. That's the reason this is so poor, now that I think about it. Wow, I'm so smart. Where the fuck should you build this? I would assume either in Cloth Province. Yeah, in the Cloth Province. Madrid. All those others. Yeah, there was grain here somewhere that wasn't given to the nobility. When the nobility go back down below their 90% influence, chuck these to them. Also, you don't have good manpower. You have some of the worst manpower in the game. These, build like most of these. Just build them. This should be your main focus after building about 3 or 4 more manufactories. Building manpower buildings. Force limit doesn't matter. You've got 78. That's big enough. You don't have the manpower to support it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's let a month tick. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I was actually looking for there. You've increased your trade power here by a little bit more. Haven't increased it much in there. I mean, you have. You increased it from 8 to 11 just by giving them to the burghers. Yeah. You still got a solid nation. You can come back from this. You just need to weather out these wars. And that'll just require you fucking outscaling them. This fort, I'd say, is not necessary. I'd say this fort is, yeah. Actually it is, because it covers Sevilla, so they still have to siege it after, so that one covers that, but it doesn't. If they had sieged it and it had covered that, they could have still walked past it. So yeah, no, that's a double fort line in a really nice spot. Unless they, like, land here and siege that. Tordillo I would do because it's bang, 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 bang. These provinces aren't covered, but if they land in here, they have this region to move in. Hills. I'd build one here. I'd build a fort here, level 2 or 4, whatever. And I'd have a fort here. Yeah, I'd have a fort here. Overall, yeah, the forts are alright. Tordillo, I'm not sure if it's needed, but it's because they can just, like, go this way, etc. It saves you money. Yeah. Alright. Yes, that will do. That will do, Piggy. That will do. Yes.